Welcome back. You're watching The Money Show, and let's begin the question and answer session where I'm joined by Pankaj Mathpal, MD of Optimum Money Managers, to answer all of your queries live. And Pankaj, good evening. Welcome to the show. Pankaj, let's take Abhay's question via email, and he says that he wants to invest around 2 lakhs in at least 4 funds from different category. He's a long-term investor, and the goal is also of wealth creation. And he also wants you to suggest funds for the same, and also 50,000 rupees in debt funds. He's also concerned about the recent changes brought in the union budget. Should he be sticking to equity funds due to that particular change in LTCG? And he wants to know, after almost 7 years, what's the kind of corpus that he can generate, assuming what kind of return in equity funds. Pankaj.
Kavita, good evening. See, from 7 years investment horizon, I'll suggest that he should invest in diversified funds, and he has asked to suggest 4 funds. So I'll recommend some schemes. Quant Multi-Asset Allocation Fund is one of them. Motilal Oswal Flexi Cap Fund can be added. Kotak Multi Cap Fund, and also ICICI Prudential Large and Mid Cap Fund. So these are 4 funds. Second thing, regarding question about debt. See, if the horizon is 7 years, I'll suggest that diversified funds can be a better choice. And also because I have recommended one multi-asset allocation fund, which has debt in its portfolio. And regarding the changes in tax, for debt funds, which is the pure debt funds, there is no short-term, long-term bifurcation. And whatever the capital gains, these are means taxed at the slab rate applicable to the individual. So there's no change in that. For 7 years, as I recommended these diversified funds, that can be a good choice.
All right. Since I don't have him on the phone line, I think he'll have to look up to you with your answer and then figure out if he wants to ask anything else. But then let's move on. I have Mr. Joseph on the phone line with me from Kerala. Good evening, sir. How are you doing today?
Very well, thank you.
Thank you so much for sending us your question. So, you want to know the difference between a manufacturing mutual fund and a business cycle theme mutual fund, and also if they are well diversified. And you want to know the calculation behind getting the capital gains on selling of your gold ornaments bought 20 years ago. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
Perfect. So I believe you don't have any manufacturing or any theme-specific fund in your portfolio, theme or sector-specific. Is that right?
I'm a well-invested person in the mutual funds, and I do have many
Sure.
funds. But
Okay.
I'm seeing now new manufacturing funds and business cycle
Yeah.
funds being launched. I want to know
Sure.
what is the difference between a flexi cap fund or a manufacturing or a business cycle fund. Thank you.
Sure. All right, let's begin with this. So, in fact, thank you for your question. While answering you, a lot of other investors who might not know the difference between having a well-diversified market cap fund and a sector-specific fund in their portfolio will be a great learning for them as well. Pankaj, how would you like to explain the difference between a flexi cap and a manufacturing sector fund?
See, Joseph, when you invest in diversified funds, those funds have flexibility to invest across the market caps, across the sectors. But when we talk about thematic funds or sectoral funds, it means those funds can invest in specific sectors which have relation to that theme. So if we are talking about manufacturing theme, it means the underlying stocks will be related to manufacturing. So there can be multiple sectors, but not like service sectors. So any company which has relation with the manufacturing, that kind of companies can be in the portfolio of manufacturing fund. As far as business cycle theme is concerned, so it is more of a flexi cap kind of fund where multiple sectors and multiple themes, multiple means across the sectors and across the market cap can be invested. But because in economy, there are different cycles like the expansion, slump, growth, peak. So based on the different cycles, stock selection is done. So that is why, means these are two different themes. If you are expecting that because of government policies, manufacturing theme can be a good choice, then you should invest in manufacturing fund. But otherwise, business cycle fund has a broader mandate compared to manufacturing theme. So you have to decide it based on your all the funds in your portfolio, that what kind of addition you are looking for. But as I mentioned, manufacturing theme will invest only in manufacturing stocks, and business cycle can invest in multiple sectors and across the market caps.
All right. Also, quickly, the time is actually up, but then do you want to help him calculate capital gains on his gold jewelry?
Yes. Yes. See, on ornament, gold ornament, because you're talking about the long-term capital gains, it will be taxed at 12.5%.
All right, sure. I think that's all the time I have on the show today. And thank you so much, Pankaj, for being on the show and helping our viewers answer their live queries. And on that note, it's a wrap. I'm going to leave our viewers with our WhatsApp number and email ID. Just in case you have any financial portfolio specific question, you can send us across on our WhatsApp number and email ID. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.